Welcome everybody to Ajax Mitsubishi. Today we're going to take you on a tour of this 2021 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. This has just under 88,000 kilometers on it. It's in fantastic condition, and being a Rubicon, it's obviously packed with features. And that's the purpose of the video today, is to show you the exterior and interior condition, as well as some of the great features on this Jeep in case you're thinking of purchasing this from Ajax Mitsubishi. So what is underneath this amazing looking cowled hood of the Rubicon is a 3.6 liter V6 Pentastar engine. Got tons of power on this. It's all connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. And then of course you get Jeep's legendary 4x4 system. Now the Rubicon is a special Jeep, as you might have noticed just by kind of the first couple shots of this video. The Rubicon features off-road suspension. So I'm going to give you a look at that now. So right here you can see these off-road struts. And then what's really cool about the Rubicon is you can actually disconnect the front sway bar underneath here. So if you are going off-road, these wheels become almost independent from the body, in the sense that you can really get them to flex and crawl over rocks, as well as it has locking front and rear differential to help you crawl out of any kind of muddy, sticky situations you may find yourself in with this Jeep Rubicon, because you can off-road this thing quite confidently. The Rubicon is the one to buy if that's what you're thinking of doing with this Jeep. Now, this one shows absolutely no signs of that, and I'm going to show you a couple of little things when we get to the front that would indicate that. But let's continue our tour here. So the Rubicon features these amazing looking 17-inch alloy wheels with basically all-terrain tires on here. These are good on the highway. They're not going to be terribly loud. They're really comfortable, but if you get yourself into some mud, they got the grip to pull you out. Now, of course, you get these amazing looking fender flares. We've got the Jeep Gladiator badge down here. And then up top, we do have the Freedom top up top. So inside, I'll give you a look, but these front panels here actually come off, as well as that back panel, giving it a convertible experience, which is why I love Jeeps, because obviously in the 4x4, in the cold Ontario snow is great, but then in the summertime, you have a convertible. It's kind of the four-season vehicle. Now, coming around the back, great looking LED taillights. We've got the red tow hooks in the back of the Rubicon to help pull people out of other situations. You've got these little cool accessories here. These are a side step to help you get back into the trunk area if you like. Of course, you can use that back bumper there. Now this is equipped with the tow package. So you see we've got a tow hitch receiver here, as well as the wiring connectors. And you've got another, recovery hook here. Now, tonneau cover is on the Gladiator 2, which is great. We've got a dampened tailgate so it doesn't slam down. It's one hand to raise it back up. Spray and bed liner, as you can see here. All right, and then this tonneau cover does fold back 3 different ways to get, if you need a little bit more room or a little bit more clearance in the back there, it'll fold back and get it out of the way for you. Now, as we're doing this tour, I'm looking for dings, dents, scratches, something to show you that has 88,000 kilometers on it, but it's in fantastic shape. And this is why I say that's the first sign that this car has not been anywhere near anything but maybe a little bit of a muddy cottage road. Now, part of what tells me that is here on the fender, right? Great looking lights here, by the way. But here on the fender, you can't see this, but I'm going to show you where you might catch it. Do you see this little line right here? So that's not a scratch. This is 3M clear protectant film that has covered up this fender here to make sure that no stone chips get through to the paint. If this were to get all pitted, you could peel this off. It's fresh paint underneath. That's also been done on the hood all the way up to, you can kind of see it right there, right? So about halfway up the hood has been done. Even the front grille. So all of this is 3M film protected as well, which is incredible. I've actually never seen that on a Jeep. So this person who owned this Jeep last loved this thing, really babied it from the looks of it, which is why I know you're getting a fantastic find here. Now we've got the LED daytime running lights, LED headlights, LED driving lights, and of course, LED fog lights. A couple more recovery hooks on the front end here, but everything is looking absolutely fantastic on this Jeep as far as the exterior condition. Now let's go have a look on the inside. Oh, I forgot to mention these back fenders also have the 3M protectant right here, right? So this is where typically they get a lot of rock chips. You'll notice there's a couple right here. And all of this, when you pull off the 3M tape, it'll be nice fresh paint underneath, put another piece back on, and then it's protected again. Back seats on this Gladiator in fantastic shape. Notice the nice red contrast stitching. Good looking seats. We've got that centerpiece folds down there as well. I love the fact that the child latch system is very accessible. I owned Wranglers before, and that was always really trouble to get. You had to get your fingers right into the middle of the seat there, but this is very, very easy now. We've also got our heating and air conditioning ducts in the back, our power windows, USB-C and USB-A port, as well as a regular home outlet here. So that way the kids in the back can stay powered up for a long time. And then I like this kind of cargo net system back here, and this in the back of the Jeep keeps it look really, really nice and rugged. And then this back portion here, you can see the speakers up top. This back portion comes off, store that in the garage, you get your convertible top, get the tunes going, and then you'll see in the front. So if you don't want to take off the entire top, you can take off just the front two panels here and have yourself a little target top action. So just the front two passengers had the convertible experience. Back passengers would still have the top on. Now you've got the Rubicon embroidered in the front seats. These seats are in great shape. This is a non-smoker vehicle too. A lot of people want to know that. Height adjustable driver's seat, but everything smells fantastic and looks fantastic on the seats. Now let's hop in here. It's a big jump up to the Rubicon because it is, again, that off-road suspension. Sorry about that, don't mean to give you motion sickness there. Part of that Rubicon package too, which I forgot to mention, is there is skid plates all underneath the vehicle to protect the transmission, oil pan, and things like that. So if you do encounter any kind of, little rocks or something, if you're going on the cottage trail or what have you, everything's protected for you there. Now inside the Jeep, surprisingly luxurious. They've done such a good job with upgrading these over the time. Now we've got a heated leather wrapped steering wheel. So in the wintertime, obviously this gets nice and warm. We've got heated seats in the front as well. This Gladiator in particular also features a remote starter. So you can see here on the really cool looking Jeep key, we got a remote start as well. We've got cruise control on the steering wheel here. We've got our Bluetooth controls on the other side. These arrows here control the center display, and then there's even buttons right behind the steering wheel which control the radio, volume and tuning as well. Automatic headlights on the Jeep now. The fog lights, the driving lights, everything turns on for you at night. You'll see here in the display, we've got 87,822 kilometers on this Gladiator. Nice low kilometers, incredible condition on this. Now have a look at this nice kind of brushed red metallic finish on the dash. Love that, matches the piping in the seats, looks really great. We have the Uconnect infotainment system here, touchscreen system, XM satellite radio. We've also got Android Auto, Apple CarPlay on here as well. When we go to the climate controls, you have the climate controls in the center screen. Dual zone climate control on the Gladiator. Crazy, not used to that in a Jeep. So that's a nice upgrade there. We've got our apps controls here where you can turn off heated seats, heated steering wheel, things like that. You can slide it over here, get a couple more settings. Again, another way to get to some stuff. They've got this kind of laid out in a way that, push a button, you're going to find what you're looking for pretty quickly. Now, putting the Jeep in reverse, nice clear rear view camera. Make sure you don't go backing up into things. And then if you're not a fan of touchscreen, some people don't love using touchscreen, we still have all the tactile controls here, volume control, heated seats, heated steering wheel. Everything is all nicely laid out here, so that way you can access that as well. Now, we've got our power window switches, 12-volt outlet. We've got some more USB and USB-C ports here. And then getting to the off-road stuff again, this is our 4x4 control. So you still got the manual lever 4x4 control, nice red stitching on the leather boot for it as well. And then here we have that locking differential I was mentioning. So you can lock just the rear, or you can lock the front and the rear differential to help pull you out of whatever kind of muddy, sticky situation you might be in. And then you've got the sway bar disconnect as well. In case you want to crawl over some big rocks, you can disconnect that front sway bar and pull yourself out. Now, as we're here, I should mention as well that you can tow with the Rubicon. So you can tow it, and you're gonna have to ask your salesperson this to get the exact specs, but it's anywhere between 4,000 and 7,000 pounds for the Gladiator. This does have the tow package, so I believe it's upwards of the 7,000 pound limit, but you can definitely tow with this. So if you got some toys, the jet skis, the boats, whatever it might be, you're definitely gonna be able to tow with that. Now we've got a nice leather cover on our armrest here, another USB port there. I mean, you've got enough USB ports to probably power a space shuttle in here. But having a look around, you can just see the interior of this Rubicon is just fantastic. Now, the condition matches as well what was done for the safety on this vehicle. So we've done a 4-wheel brake service, changed the wipers, an oil change, and a cleanup. Not much was needed to get this Rubicon back up to spec, which is fantastic news. Obviously, that's what you want to know. And then last but not least, we have the CarFax here. So no reported accidents on this Rubicon. Couple of service records as well found on the CarFax. Don't worry, there's probably a lot more done. Not every service center reports back to CarFax, as we all know. So folks, this 21 Rubicon Gladiator is here at Ajax Mitsubishi. It's an absolutely incredible find with all the 3M wrap on it, with the incredible condition, and then all these great features. Visit us at ajaxmitsubishi.com or right here in store in the heart of Ajax. We're so easy to get to from pretty much anywhere in central Ontario. Thanks so much for watching. Congratulations to whoever picks up this incredible 21 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon from Ajax Mitsubishi.